Good afternoon, Pokésports. Welcome to another VGC Battle Stadium Regulation D video. Finally bringing you the Charizard team. Now, so many people were requesting Charizard, and I heard you. I was scouring the internet looking for a Charizard rental code, but no brave soul was brave enough to do it. So we got our mod Pierre to do it for us. The only brave soul on the interwebs running a Fire Tera Life Orb solar power boosted Charizard on a Sun team. I can't wait to see how much damage we can actually accomplish in today's video. So if you guys are excited to see Charizard here in action, go ahead, grab the rental code for starters, hit the like button down below, and make sure to subscribe to Pokésports if you haven't done so already. Also make sure to show Angelost, also known as Pierre, some love down below in the description as well. We'll leave a link to his Twitter. Follow him there. Does post things sometimes. Sometimes I'm in those things. Regardless, if you guys are excited, you know what to do. Let's get on to today's video. Chi-Yu, Fluttermane, Tornadus, Urshifu, Landorus, Amoonguss. This is probably one of the most, if not the most, Regulation D teams that I've ever seen. Now, I'm going to go ahead and assume it's a Water Urshifu just because they do have a Grass, Water, Fire core there in the middle, in case it is. And also, this is just a bunch of good Pokemon all on the same team. I wouldn't be surprised if it's literally just a bunch of good Pokemon on the same team. Now, against this lead, I do have another... against this kind of team, I do have a couple of leads here. I don't know if Zard is going to be the way right away. I'm pretty much going to have to set up Tailwind if Zard's going to be good. I might even decide to just, like, bring... I don't know. Maybe Tornadus in the back. Just to guarantee I have the last couple turns of Tailwind that I need here. To start the battle off, I think I do want to go... I do want to go my own Fluttermane. With an Iron Hands. I'll bring Torn in the back and then Charizard in the far back. And honestly, I'm a little terrified, but I think it'll be fine as long as we can get rid of the terrifying threats first. Specifically, things like Landorus Theory. Now, Charizard, it ain't Gigantamax anymore. It doesn't do G-Max Wildfire. It doesn't double its HP. It does still hurt a lot, but it is not the tankiest thing in the world. So we do have to make sure that when we get on the field, we eliminate all the potential threats. All right, Tornadus and Fluttermane is going to be my opponent's lead. I do have a fake out option here, which is what I think I want to do right away. Yeah. Definitely what I want to do. I think my best option, at least for this, I could even imprison this Fluttermane here if I really want to get spicy. That's not going to accomplish much, though. I'd rather just Fairy Tera right away, go all in on this Torn. Now, I know Torn might carry... Actually, it definitely does carry Covert Cloak, so the fake out is kind of pointless. I honestly might just decide to, like, Fairy Tera Imprison, just to mess up their Fluttermane a bit. And then hard commit to a wild charge. Later down the line, I could always decide to set up Tailwind whenever I'd like. My next concern is if their Fluttermane does Terrasilize and go all in on my Iron Hands, that might be bad. But hey, if I get the Imprison off first, it won't be so bad. The only issue is they're Terrasilizing first. So unless it's a speed tie, they're going to get to hit me. Not to mention they do also have a potential, you know, Tailwind on the field right now too. All right, double Fairy Teras on both sides of the field. Fluttermane is in full effect. They go for the taunt. It's like they assumed I would imprison. Bruh. That's impressive. If that's what they assumed, that's wild. I live at 2. That is actually crazy. Wildest taunt ever. But you know what? They didn't get Tailwind up, which I think is more significant right now. And I do get the free swap into my own Tornadus now. So I can get it up, which honestly, I think I'll take. I could set this up. I could put this in a very favorable position. And I could try to get it so that the Charizard can go for the sweeps. Landorus coming out. That is going to be an issue. I have to take care of this Landorus. I'm not too concerned with this Fluttermane, even though I feel like I should be. But at the current moment, I'm just not. Now, out of curiosity, let's see how much the Moonblast does to their Landorus. while simultaneously getting a tail. Actually, I could fully commit and just go Sunny Day. But I think I'd much rather have the speed control on my side for now. Because worst case scenario, if the Flutter Mane does end up going down this turn, I can get the Charizard on the field, set up the Sunny Day next turn, and have the Charizard be already faster than my opponent for that damage. Fingers crossed. Now, although my opponent did decide to taunt me, and it did work, and it did stop my imprison, it did ruin me, let's be honest. I think I'm coming out of this on top with what I have left. All right, big Moonblast, Fairy Tera, Pixie Plate, Moonblast into the Landorus. Gonna one-shot that thing, baby. Beautiful. No Assault Vest found on Lando. My opponent's down to their final 2. I might be losing something here, but actually, no. I think both of my mons are gonna hang on this turn. Not by much, but we hang on. Now what's happening? What we got? Among Us. Charizard ain't never fear no Among Us. What I will say is it's time for a Moonblast into their Flutter Mane. And let's just set up a Sunny Day here. Let's set up the field so that when Charizard comes out, it can do Charizard things. We're going to have the field and the board state in our favor. The Among Us can't hide from this Charizard, thankfully. Get the Photosynthesis activated on my side of the field. Special attack is going to go up. They had booster energy, so their Photosynthesis already activated there. Let's just see how much damage you can do here to Flutter Mane. Ooh, it's almost enough. We leave it at 1 HP. Dazzling Gleam will finish off the rest. But you know what? And crit my Flutter Mane at 69 from 69 HP. But you know what? We've successfully set up the board state, right? The board state is in our favor as long as a Heat Wave doesn't miss. Let me repeat that. As long as a Heat Wave doesn't miss, this game is practically ours, right? Let me just check my accuracy. Like I in theory, I could just go for the Air Slash for the 5% not chance to miss. But let's just hope it don't. Like, let's just hope it don't happen. Heat Wave onto both of their Mons. See if Charizard can take this game. They do protect with the Flutter. That's okay. I just need this Heat Wave to connect on the Among Us so I don't go to sleep. Connects on the Flutter. And does connect on the Among Us. Straight one-shot. Sayonara, you stupid shroom. So many Pokemon are dying to one-shot in this game. We got Flutter Mane just taking KOs left and right. And now we have Charizard taking a KO right there. I still do have a final turn of Tailwind, the last turn. And I guess I will play to my win condition. And that is a 5% chance to hit it. So, fingers crossed. They go for the double pretend. They don't get it. That is their best play, though. So I respect them to playing to their win condition. We are going to connect with the Air Slash. And just like that, Charizard is taking a game in Regulation D. What a great first game to showcase Charizard here on the channel. We got rid of all the threats to just have the Charizard be here at the end of the game and clean it up. GG's. Francis rocking the Spectre. Also, hi Farigiraf. It's not every day you get to see Farigiraf. So I'm always welcome, always open to it. Got the Chi-Yu, got the Thundurus, got the Iron Hands, got the Iron Bundle. But I got the heat, man. Literally the heat. Now, what can I do here? I think setting up Tailwind might be my best case scenario. Honestly, so many Pokemon on their team are just weak to ground that I'm open to just going Tornadus and Great Tusk, bringing the Charizard in the back, and maybe end it off with a little bit of a Flutter Mane. I don't see why not. Like, Flutter Mane in the back is almost never a bad option. It's very rare that Flutter Mane is ever a bad option. Fun fact, Flutter Mane is very used in Regulation D. Regulation D is not the one that killed Flutter Mane. Maybe later. Maybe later. Or we're just going to see this for the next 3 years. Who knows? But anyway, I think this is a pretty decent time for Charizard to get a little bit of a showcase. I am a little concerned with their Iron Hands. If they want to go ahead and bring the Iron Hands, they can take advantage of the fact that I do have a Pokemon that floats and is weak to electricity while also having no way to really stop priority on my side of the field. Unfortunately, they do have a way to stop priority on their side, so that's why I'm kind of keeping my Rillaboom, kind of keep my Iron Hands away from this battle. Thundurus and Spectre is going to be my opponent's lead. All right. Well, the good news is neither one of these mons really scare me too much, I don't think. And I could taunt either one of them right now. I think who I'm going to taunt is Thundurus, though. I am a little bit worried about, like, a Will-O-Wisp from the Spectre, though. At least I know that Thundurus can't go for T-Wave on my Great Tusk. Okay, fine. Yeah, I just convinced myself to taunt the Spectre. No big deal. I could also go for the Ground Terror and do some serious damage here. Or just a straight Rock Slide. You know what? I'll settle for the Rock Slide. Just get some chip damage on their side of the field. They're going to Terrastalize. I wonder who and what and when. Spectre. Fairy. I don't think that changes much. I actually don't even know why they did that. It's not like I have anything to hit the Spectre with super effectively right now. All right. Taunt the Spectre. I get taunted in return. Okay. Things are getting interesting. Does the Spectre go for a Willow? Well, there's my Rock Slide first. Gonna get some nice damage on their Thundurus. Draining what? Bro, that hurts so much. Holy. Yikes. Okay, I gotta get my Floating Man on the field. Oh, well, at this point, I'm locked onto Rock Slide. Wow. I didn't think that would hurt that bad. All right, well, my Great Tusk might have exercised its purpose for this battle. Fairy Tera Draining Kiss from the Spectre. Unfortunately, there's a T-Wave into my Flutter Mane spot. I guess it could be a lot worse. But I'll take it for now, especially if I can get rid of the Thundurus this turn. I do. All right, Thundurus is gone. There's always a chance that I flinch the Spectre, which I will also take. Oh, switching over to Hex. Oh, there goes Flutter. No. You know what? We're just setting the board state for Charizard again. That's all we have to do is just set this board state for Charizard. I don't like the fact that that just got a special attack boost, but it is what it is. We got rid of the Prankster priority thing. Let me go back into my Tornadus. Let me set Tailwind. Let me set Sun. Let me try to do some damage here. Ferropalma's coming out. Gonna have a fake out option now. Not phenomenal. But yeah, let's set the Tailwind for now. And I'm forced to keep Rock Sliding. I don't really have an option. They do go for the fake out. It is going to be into the Great Tusk. No big deal. Because like I said, it all comes down to Charizard anyway. So as long as I can somehow live this +1 Spectre hit, I might be okay. This Draining Kiss hurts way too bad, though. We live it. 69 HP again. All right. All right. Spectre shakes out the taunt. I'm really hoping that this Spectre can just go down in one hit. I really am. Because if not, we might be in some trouble. Let's Sunny Day. Let's Fire Tera. Let's burn, baby. Solar Power into Sun, Fire Tera, Life Orb, Charizard, Heat Waves. I have a lot of damage behind my belt right now. I do pain. Now, question is, will my moves connect? And will I get the one-shots that I need? There's the Sunny Day. Spectre avoids. Well, honestly, if I can get a nice KO here on Iron Hands, I won't complain. Not even close. Wow, I did no damage. That was not even anything that I wanted to see. Nothing good happened yet this turn. Dude, this Spectre is killing me. Thankfully, they went for the Tornadus this turn, so if I can somehow miraculously live a Wild Charge, I'll be surprised. But if I can somehow do that... Oh, they're Rock Slide. I lived that, actually. But I lose the game no matter what. Because the thing is, no matter what happens, I'll die to Life Orb and Solar Power damage. That did the right amount of damage for it to be very inconvenient to me. And you know what's sad? I would have one-shot the Spectre if I didn't miss the Heat Wave. Honestly, I'm just so surprised the Spectre did that much damage to me. This was actually a very close battle here in the end. Because, yeah, it would have been... I would have been in a situation where I would have at least had a Tornadus left. I have no idea who their last mon is, and I guess we'll never find out. I have no idea if Tornadus can even deal with whatever their last mon is. But it would have been a better situation. It would have been a little better. That feels a little bad, but no big deal. We got to win some. We got to lose some. Let's see if the next battle Charizard can have a better showcase. All right, I'm getting a rain vibe, but I'm not really seeing the rain setter unless this is a rain dance Lucky. Which, hey, could happen. We got Ursh, we got Toxapex, we got Arcanine, I almost said Basculegion, Barraskewda, Regilucky, and Golden Go, the Golden Pro. I mean, I don't hate this. Like, there isn't much stopping me from just saying, hey, I'm going to go into Great Tusk, and I'm going to hurt your friends. In fact, I think Great Tusk plus Tornadus might not be horrible for the start of this game. Choice Scarf, Great Tusk, and Tailwind might be enough to outspeed the Regilucky, and there's nothing on their team that really wants to take an Earthquake from my team. We'll bring Charizard in the back. And I think last but not least, since I'm assuming that's a Water Shifu, it's between Rilla and between Flutter. But I do think having a late game fake out user, especially against this team, and just having a grass type in general against this team seems more beneficial. I know it's really hard to make the decision between Fluttermane and another Pokemon, but I think this might be the game. This might be the game where Fluttermane can shine and can make some lovely things happen. Regilucky, Barraskewda is going to be my opponent's lead. The two of the fastest Pokemon in the game is what my opponent decided to go with here. I could do a couple of things. But I think I'm just going to go Ground Tera EQ. And Tailwind. I'm pretty sure I outspeed Alecki. Alecki has to be the rain setter. I could also taunt the Alecki. Yeah, I'm going to taunt the Alecki. That's the only thing that I could think of that would set rain on their team. And you don't just bring a Basculegion without bringing rain, right? I keep saying Basculegion. It's a Barraskewda. But either way, you don't bring a Barraskewda without bringing rain. That's just like an illegal thing to do. So let's taunt it. Fell for the taunt. Let me see the rain dance. Yeah, it's rain dance. Okay, cool. Thankfully, it wasn't born yesterday. Here's a Great Tusk EQ. Good luck, opponent. Be afraid. Bop. Goodbye. Reggie's gonna live at 1. Okay, so it's a good thing I didn't go for the Tailwind, though. And also, I'm sorry for Barraskewda there. Just getting one shot by the Great Tusk. Not even a chance to attack here. All right, Urshifu's coming out. What we got? Dark or water? It's a Watersh. All right, let's just EQ again. And I'm totally open to the idea of my Great Tusk going down. So I'll just Sunny Day. So it won't. We'll just bring out the sun. Weaken the amount of damage that the Urshifu can do to me. Increase the amount of damage my Great Tusk can do to them. They go for a Volt Switch. That's going to hurt. That's going to one-shot. Wow, I never got Tailwind up. That is not a good thing for my Charizard in the back. Huh. I should have gotten Tailwind up. I didn't honestly think I was getting a one-shot by a Volt Switch, but it is what it is, I guess. Arcanine's not going to appreciate this EQ, though, my guy. Granted, I am intimidated, but this is still going to hurt. I'm no pushover. I'm a Great Tusk in the sun. Hopefully, we can bring my opponent down to a board state where they can't get too much done with the Pokemon that they have left. Like, this should probably still one-shot the Arcanine, I would think. A ground Tera EQ. Close. It's really close, actually. I'm going to bring in my Charizard just because technically my board state is still fine. Oh, it's an unrivaled Charizard. Big spooky unrivaled Charizard you got here, Pierre. All right, we can EQ now. Oh, they have to be Choice Scarfed, right? Because they outsped my Great Tusk. Good to know. Not sure if it matters. I'm going to EQ and then Air Slash the Urshi. They E-speed my Great Tusk. Doesn't do any damage to me. They're going to try a Surging Strike to my Charizard this time, but thanks to the Sun, we're going to live it. Okay, I'm slowly not regretting setting Sun up 2 turns ago. I think it was the play. It's the only reason I'm living any of these Surging Strikes, because this team does have a lot of water weaknesses on it. So it's nice not dying. Anyway, ground Tera EQ. Gonna just straight up be able to one-shot the rest of the team. Neat. Okay. I'm -1 right now. The cool thing is, all that my opponent has left is a singular Regieleki, which, if history holds true, can't really do anything to any ground types. So you know what, opponent? Best of luck with that. Here's an EQ. Here's an Air Slash. Oh, okay. My opponent said, I'm gonna die on my own terms, Kevin. You're not gonna win this game. I'm gonna lose this game. Bro, what a battle. GG's, Danny. Taking another dub. Charizard ain't do nothing, but you know what? We got another battle. Let's see what Charizard can do. Ooh, nice hard Trick Room team we got here. Has the Hisuian Lilligant, has the Torkoal, has the Indeedee, the Hatterene. Also, hi Glacier. I feel like Glacier has been seeing not as much usage in Regulation D. And I understand it got a big nerf with the kind of moves that it can get. But it's still a great Pokemon with incredible stats. I just have to consider my options here. They're going to set Trick Room. The thing is, I have the thing that stops that. I have the best of 1 cheese in Prison Trick Room. Fluttermane. Am I going to be that guy? Sure. I'm usually the one getting screwed over by this. It's about dang time that I screw some other people over. So you know what? We're going to go Flutter. We're going to go... I like Flutter and Tusk, just in case they do like a Torkoal thing in the lead. Actually, if I really want to cover for all of that, I could just go Flutter and Torn. I'll bring Charizard in the back, and then the far back, it might even be a Rillaboom. Because then I can even change terrains on them and really mess them up. The thing is, I play so much hard Trick Room that I know exactly what I hate facing when I play hard Trick Room. And my team currently, I think my opponent's going to have a very bad time today. I think they're going to have an absolutely miserable time. They have a shiny Kyogre though, so hopefully their day is not going too bad. Hatterene indeed is going to be there a lead. All right, no big deal. I can't do anything with Torn. Torn is practically useless. But what I can do is Imprison Trick Room. So we'll do just that. Go for the Imprison right away. And I think I'm just going to take the hard swap here into my Zard. Or I could even Rilla. I don't hate Rilla here. Because I'll take away the terrain, I'll allow myself to fake them out next turn, and then just give me another turn to just really hammer it down on their Trick Room stuff. That's the world's smallest Indeedee. Alright, let's get some Rillaboom on the field. They're going to go for the Follow Me. No big deal, because we're going to go for the Imprison. We're going to stop this Trick Room right now. Now, let me get this. Let me just let you guys know that this is like solely a best of one thing here. It doesn't work too often if you're in open team sheets. But you know what? I'll take what I can get. They can't go for anything here, so. All I really have to do now, go for the Shadow Ball into the hat. I can fake out pretty much either one of them. I'm going to fake out the Indeedee, though. The hat's actually going to swap out here. The reason why I want to fake out the Indeedee is because I don't want the Indeedee redirecting the Shadow Ball. Nice. Decent damage onto the Indeedee. I'll take what I can get. It's Rocky Helmet Indeedee. Okay. Population Bombs, beware. That did absolutely no damage. Wow. Okay. Hello, Assault Vest. Nice to meet you. Jeez. I didn't expect to do no damage to the Glastrier. Honestly, I might just Tera right now. I'm going to keep targeting the Glastrier with the special attacking moves, just because I did lower the special defense that last turn. So let's see how much of a difference it actually makes. Also, let's go for the Fairy Tera because I'm trying to just increase my damage output as much as I possibly can this turn. My opponent did a great job swapping out the Hatterene, realizing the Hatterene wasn't really doing much for them at that point. This Follow Me will still get a little bit annoying, which is why I wanted to go for the U-turn and just get that fake out on the field again later down the line. Also preserve the grassy terrain in case my opponent decided to switch out that Indeedee spot. Honestly, it looks like terrain is going to stay in my favor for the rest of the game. Indeedee's going down. Beautiful. All right, another Rocky Helmet chip on my side. I do have a Charizard to go into in case they decide to... Actually, they're Assault Vested, so they might even just heavy slam my Fluttermane spot. That's a little concerning. I think I'm going to go into Charizard, though. Bring back my unrivaled Charizard. They do have heavy slam, unfortunately, and would you look at that? Yep. Glacier sure is heavy. And now the Imprisoned Trick Room has gone away as well. More bad news. I can't taunt Hatterene. I can fake out Hatterene. And then overheat the other guy. But I'm not in Sun, so I don't even know how much damage that'll actually do. Regardless, let's go into Rillaboom here. We get another fake out on the field. It's actually going to Iron Hands. Okay. I could fake out their fake out at this point. I fake out their fake out, then go for the overheat onto the Glacier, I think is my best play. Hope that the -1 Glacier, even with the Assault Vest, is enough to fall. I have to fake out the Iron Hands just in case the Iron Hands decide just to fake out my Charizard. Ah, they're water. Ah! They're water and they're going for it, man. Oh. That doesn't help you. I guess they were assuming I was gonna Woodhammer them. Neat. I mean, I'll take that. Overheat now into the Glacier spot. -1. Gonna be enough to one-shot. Grass Terror ain't gonna save you here, folks. Now, the issue is I do have a -2 Charizard on the field, but I could change that. I could fix that. I might have to sack off my Tornadus to a Wild Charge, but you know what? Actually, maybe I should just still try to double into the hat, because the hat setting up Trick Room is what's going to change this game around. But is a hat going to live a Woodhammer from a Rillaboom? It might. It honestly might. That's what I'm scared of. I might need to double this hat right now. I could just fire off a second overheat. Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Let's do it. Second overheat into the hat. Just show me some damage here. I can work with that. I could definitely work with that. -4 now on the Charizard. Gonna lose some Life Orb chip. Let's see this Woodhammer finish this Hatterene off. Get rid of their Trick Room opportunities. They're left with a singular Iron Hand. Issue is, that Pokemon can do a one-man army situation. Oh, especially after that one. Listen, that ain't great. I'll be real with you. That ain't great. Grassy Terrain's gonna disappear from the battlefield. I can game this though. I'm gonna U-turn onto the Iron Hands. And I'm going to protect the Zard. I'm gonna try to get all the correct Pokemon of the field. And if not, then I lose my Torn for no reason. But honestly, there's a lot worse things in the world. I highly doubt they went for an electric move into that Rillaboom spot. All right, perfect. They did exactly what I wanted them to do. I think if there's going to be a Pokemon that's going to win me this game, it's going to be this Charizard. So now I'll just set up Sunny Day. And hard swap Rilla again. Doing a lot of pivots here just to see if I can try to get the Fake Out back on the field. See if I can get the Grassy Terrain back on the field. Just so my Rilla can do a little bit more damage. All right, there's the Sunny Day. This is just for my lying in wait Charizard. It's time for Charizard to do a thing. They go for the Wild Charge into the Torn. That is best case scenario. Because that now means I have a Charizard on the field with a Fake Out to use. We take those. It's time to never miss Overheat. Fingers crossed. We can't miss Overheat here. This is going to be the most crucial, pivotal turn of this battle. So let's go for it. Let's Fake Out. They protect. Fair enough. So now next turn, we just have to Woodhammer and Overheat and hope that everything works and connects and everyone will be happy in the end. We are going for some meaty damage though. Solar Power, Life Orb, Overheat in the sun. Like this is disgusting levels of damage right now. Overheat, and now we gotta switch over to Woodhammer. Do we connect? There's the Overheat. Into the Iron Hands. It ain't Assault Vest. Just gonna get straight one-shot by the Charizard. So you know what? All those pivots were meaningful. And honestly, Pierre, this is a fun team. I didn't expect to have a great time with Charizard because I knew how much of a hard hit it took this generation. But so many people were asking for it. So many people want to see Charizard. And you know what? Here we have it. We had Charizard on the channel. Thanks to Pierre. I do greatly appreciate it. If you guys did enjoy today's video, go ahead and hit the like button down below and subscribe to Pokésports if you haven't done so already. Make sure to check out Pierre's Twitter. We'll leave a link to that in the description as well. Also, check out the Pokésports damage calculator because that's something that Pierre built. So go support him in that endeavor. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Pokésports. Have yourselves a great night and peace out. Bye-bye.